some of you missed the video. Some of you. Okay, just of it. Okay. I would like to take the discussion from where the video left us. Correct. See, it talked about, that extra effort. It talked about extra effort. So sometimes success and failure has very, very thin line, correct? Or the difference is small, right? So that is where, I would like to build the program on. See, you would be very happy, and I would consider all of us to be very lucky to have a program on recruitment, correct? To my knowledge, there is no program which is on recruiters in the whole country. There is no institute, there is no company which offers anything like this, correct? This program is designed by our recruitment training vertical, big recruitment training, to structure a curriculum, a coaching and a training program specifically for recruiters, correct? Right? So I would like to build the whole presentation on three areas. As you can see the image, can you tell me what it talks about?
It is the idea of the, it's talk about the big ideas, another way that we can think.
No, it talks about, this is crowd, correct? This is crowd, and this is you, correct? So the whole company big idea is built on a premise of doing something which is unique, different, which is not done before. So this image talks about the entire crowd is moving in one direction and we are moving in another direction. When we progress, you would come to know, how we are different. Right? Technical. See, I would divide the program into presentation into three parts: who we are, where we are, and where we want to go. This is a very pertinent and very, very important question which all of us should ask. Who we are, where we are, and where we want to go. All our answers lie in these three questions, correct? Right? And that is how we would build this program. Right? First, who we are. There are a lot of newcomers for them. They don't know much about us, correct? They have not experienced who we are, correct? Where we are. For them, I would like to once again take you through the whole journey, correct? See, Big Ideas is a 5-year-old recruitment company, right? Which is one of its kind, first time, which has got one of its kind, first time recruitment business model, correct? Which defies a lot of conventional ways of doing business. Recruitment in India is done in a very conventional way, correct? In a more unstructured sort of environment. That is where we come in and we change the whole paradigm. We change the rules of the game, correct? See, a little bit about us. We started on 10-10-10, right? Easy to remember. We started on 10-10-10, correct? And we have completed 5 years and we are already at 5 crores. This year, we are inching towards 5 crores. Right? We are present in multiple locations across country: Ahmedabad, Aurangabad, Baroda, Bangalore, Delhi, Haryana, Indore, Mumbai, Pune, Vizag, and now we are going to build our overseas business through delivery centers. Correct. That I have not mentioned because it's in the offering. Correct. We primarily focus on 4 major areas. One is recruitment, HR consulting, training, and HR compliance. Right? Primarily, right now we are into recruitment, but we are building, strength in these areas as well. The sectors of focus, as you can see, we are strong in pharma. We are market leader. We are number 1 recruitment player as far as pharma is concerned today. There's no company in the country today which has got turnover-wise, location-wise, number of clients, revenues, anything on any parameters. We beat them with very, very high margin. The second best player has a turnover of 3 crores. So we are already, we are already much ahead of them. Correct. Team across country we have, if you put together employees and partners, we have 50 plus people today. And USPs I'll cover in a separate slide. Correct. Core values also I'll cover in the next slide. This is part of who we are. Correct. See, vision is something which is critical to any business or any success.
That will be more comfortable. You don't have to hold it.
See, as you know, without vision, if we can't see far, we can't do what we want to do. Okay? So vision is very critical to an individual and organization's life, right? So each of us who are associated with big ideas should know what is the vision which the company has. The company has a vision to have 500 plus equal partners with a turnover of 15 crores by 2020, right? You can see this slide. Can you see, we started in 2010. First year we did 9 lakhs of business, okay? Just 9 lakhs. 2012, we were already 1.5 crores. In 2 years. 2015, we reached 3.5 crores. In 2016, we would hit 5 crores. Going forward, 2018, we are targeting 10 crores. 2020, we target 15 crores. Once we achieve this, we would be number 1 recruitment player, Indian recruitment player, to have achieved this turnover. Only the multinationals, some of the multinationals, global players, they are in India, operating from India, has a turnover of 10 crores plus. So there is no other player. That is the vision with which we are driving the whole business. Mission. See, unless and until you don't have a vision, you don't have a mission. See, mission energizes you. Mission is something for which you live. Correct? For us, the mission is to reach out to all the potential recruiters and then convert them into partners. So all the people all the employees sitting in the audience, ultimately they would be one of the partners going forward. Right? So ultimately, in our DNA, partnership is the keyword. Everywhere you'll see, in every slide, every thought, every sort of plan, you will see partnership as the keyword. Why partnership? What is equal partnership? Some of you may not be aware. What is equal partnership? Equal partnership is, there is an objective, a common objective, and together we want to achieve that. And the outcome is also shared equally. So that is what is equal partnership. So over a period of time, you become the business partner, you become the stakeholder in the company. The more you do, the more you get, is the philosophy on which we work. You do more, you get more. We are a generous company. Correct. So that's what we want. We are already India's #1 equal partnership driven company. Some of the players have started copying it now. But I think we are moving fast. We are moving fast. So the mission is to be India's #1 equal partnership driven HR consulting company, creating entrepreneurs by tapping them from across domains. Meaning, for us it is not important whether you are from recruitment background or not. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be anybody, you could be a singer, you could be anybody. Once you know the business, once you are keen, you see value in this opportunity, we don't have any mindset that the person has to be from HR background only, a person has to be from XYZ background. No, he could be from any background. In our company, you have a lot of engineers, doctors, professionals from teaching and diversified background. Correct? See, I'll quickly go through the culture part. See, go to first slide. Yeah. We believe in a culture of equal partnership for our business growth, flexibility for internal and external stakeholders, a great place to work for ordinary people to do extraordinary, work from diverse background. We believe in simplicity, transparency, and integrity. This is like every family has a culture. Big Ideas also has a culture. We give a lot of importance and emphasis to this part. Honesty and integrity. This is one thing I would like to, with example, tell you that we are known for this. In the industry, people know us. If you talk to people outside, Big Ideas, what is one thing which is unique, which is different? Honesty and integrity. In dealing with all our stakeholders, be it a client, be it a candidate, be it employees, be it partners, be it external this thing, you would be very happy to know that in 5.5 years, we have not defaulted on any of our commitments. Even companies of 1,000 crores, 10,000 crores, they also default. But we have, I don't remember in 5.5 years of my stint, once we have defaulted on our commitment. We have committed something and we have not done it. Maybe sometimes there is a delay, there is some reason for that delay, which is not in our hand, except barring some exceptions, which are not in our control. There is never a default on any commitment. Simplicity. We believe in, we are simple people. We believe in simplicity. transparency. So transparency is something we believe in not hiding anything. Even you are failing, you are not able to do something, no issues. Be transparent. Comfort. Again, this differentiates our culture from other people. With example, I would like to tell you, Kurisha was a full-time employee. From full-time employee, she became half-time employee, right? And then from half-time employee, now she became one of the partners. And she is there since beginning, right? I think in the beginning you were giving 2-3 hours because you could not afford an employee. Correct? Is it?
Very much correct.
Right? So from 2 hours to full day to half day to partnership. Can you imagine a company which has such flexibility, correct? Provide comfort work environment, stress-free workplace. See, stress-free workplace meaning if people are already stressed with their own issues is a different thing. But as a company, there is no attempt to put undue pressure, stress on people. Self-paced, customized working model. This is again differentiates us with all the other players. Self-paced, customized working model. Self-paced, everybody has a pace. Somebody likes to run fast, somebody likes to run slow, somebody likes to maintain average speed. So, self-paced, customized working model. There is a person and he has some need because of which he can do work in a particular way, in a particular state. Okay? So self-paced, customized working model. Work. Our work is our dharma. There is a quote from Gita, correct? Which says, all riches, vitality, life and body are fickle and frail. Only the dharma is constant and everlasting. So obviously, we want to pick everything which is permanent. Relationship is permanent, right? Partnership is permanent. Business may not be permanent, but partnership is more permanent. Relationship is permanent. The way we deal with each other is permanent. We never falter on our commitment is permanent. Other things can change, but an integrity. And you do that with integrity, with highest of integrity. Right? Creativity. You will see all our actions, activities take us to creativity. We intend to do things creatively, correct? So that's why you will see a lot of first with big ideas. What people don't want to experiment, we have experimented with everything. And we are still experimenting with ourselves, correct? So that makes it interesting, right? Hard work. Work is worship. All this is there in Gita and all these scriptures, correct? We know the value of hard work. Without this, nothing is possible. Respect. You have to also respect each of your stakeholders. If you don't give respect, you don't get respect. Is the philosophy or the culture which we have. Equality. So, we don't believe in any caste, creed, religion, strata of society, nothing. Like in Ahmedabad, you have a lot of bias, even bigger companies have bias to hire some people from some community, some caste, some creed, this, that. We don't have any such this thing. So you will see, we have people from every community. We don't have any, and that's why we are building a culture which has combination of everybody. We don't have a Christian, so you would want one. So, we want diversity in our culture also. Now, this takes us to where we are. So this is what I've already discussed with you in terms of turnover, how we have grown and where we are, right? Equal partners. 2010 we had 4 partners, 2012 25, 2014 35, 2015 45, and 2016. By end of this financial year, we are targeting to have 100 partners. Right? I would like everybody to give attention to this slide. What is so special, unique about us? What differentiates us from others? There are a lot of things which we'll talk about that. We are India's first equal partnership-driven unique recruitment business model company. This is first. There's no other company in the country which operates on this model. This is first company to drive sectors with different branding. Have you ever heard this model? Wherein, so people don't know big ideas, but people know big pharma jobs, big engineering jobs, big idea, social media recruitment, big training India, big CXO jobs. They know these brands. So what, in a very subtle way, what we are doing, we are creating multiple companies in one company with separate teams, separate revenue model, separate balance sheet, everything, right? So we are currently operating on these verticals. These are some of our future verticals which we are going to target. We are again India's first company to have hired or partnered with people from non-recruitment background. Generally, recruitment companies have tendencies to recruit people from recruitment companies, but that is not what we believe in. Because I think recruitment is more about common sense rather than domain expertise. Okay. See, again, we are probably the only company to have reached 5 crores in 5 years. We have also started recruitment alliance business model. This is B2B model, meaning our recruitment company, you have another recruitment company, and we ally with them for common strengths and weaknesses, correct? Then 2012, we had set up Recruitment Venture Fund, which currently has some balance, which we want to take it to 50 lakhs, and then in next 3-4 years, it would be a 3 crore kind of fund, right? See, we would be launching a new business model, India's Women Power Flexi Business Venture Model. Anybody wants to get into entrepreneurship, right? And also with females, post marriage and all, sometimes one is not able to do full-time kind of assignments. So if they want to do something meaningful, this is the model which will cater to that. If they want us to set up an office for them, create infrastructure, business, sort of comfort, we can do it, and we can build a setup and give it to them, funding that venture, and then partnering with them. We are Gujarat's #1 recruitment company in terms of turnover for last 4 years. In Gujarat, to best of my knowledge, there is only one company which has a turnover of 1.5 crores. So you can see we are already much ahead of people. And then we are also the first company to have started work from home flexi work model. Correct? There are people who would like to operate from home. So that is another model which we have. Then again, there is another first on our listing. We have started a social media recruitment company, which is 100% subsidiary of Big Idea. Right? We also have 40 web assets. Do you know what is web assets? Shubham. Web assets which are on internet, right? So your websites are also your assets. Okay? Like that, we have 40 plus domains, business ideas, which we have already thought about it. We are implementing one after another. Okay? So that 40 web assets has a rough valuation of nothing less than 10 to 15 lakhs. Okay. Then we also have a recruitment training certification company. We are progressing in terms of building it up, and probably in another 3 to 6 months, we would have a full-fledged recruitment training center, correct? Or an institute. We will tie up with one of the, some of the colleges. I think Anirban is already working on that, right? Tying up with the Xavier's and other institutes, correct? So we would have a certification with Alliance, right? That Anirban would give more this thing. Then Anirban is also developing an advanced recruitment coaching program, correct? Which is going to be a more intense, picking people from our team across